Mama never say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
Ashefonia TV for me ma obibia akwa eba PENDREAM TV. Ransford ke wache atoto ensembi dia mane Mahama Ayariga and I say was send a strong one in dia Mahama Ayariga based on apology or dia making Ofori-Atta. After say OSP declared wanted that Richard Japa LED suggest for emo moko ni fi. Na Ransford ke wache ni nsemu no say any kwan krasenka Mahama Ayariga extended and I say any kwan senka Mahama Ayariga and making Ofori-Atta apologize bia na upon the mess and a kwanya omode Ghana afaso no obi ani ho a waba bonten abepa Ghana fo achew ensema hodo bi ka we ho na Ransford ke boache edi atudwa mepesa obejebre na waka me ho na yati ni nsem no enchiri mu na answer na bekono subscribe to channel no like na share jumadi no ma afoforo ensa enkabi yati ensema Ransford ke boache edi atudwa
se yeto aba wie na saban bi ba the outgoing government no so to be creating problems at the incoming government na in a situation whereby you ever enter into a new year no wunnim enema ebesie me no ka say budget e de Ghana ho bra no next month ni ade awie ye hwenim say Dr. Tröuble forcing our no wono eye finance minister hwebe next month no the rest of the months aka e 2025 mo no Odi akomasika kan ba be so the first 3 months ne so enti ye to aba wi ma ban bi etimi ye hyehyeye e de to ema the incoming government no so banana Ghana forward nienti a wo to aba e de ma o party NDC boom na numbers ekita mo no se MPP anko parliament Ghana will still be Ghana. And some of us are taking decision on December 7. No. Now you name the reason why you two about boom the man John Mahama. Don't live your life in parliament to please the opposition. Don't live your life in parliament to please the opposition. Senka Kufuado. Any nya 183 seat in parliament take by now. Wabema yasisa a constitutional referendum ama presidential terms no yasisa no. Senka Kufuado no one term. Eno kita 182 183 MPs a. Me say bananka conversation class started. Not even how abano ebe so enema ye from one but how ye be manipulate constitution no so that Akufo-Addo betime in the second term. But ever since John Mahama buy no when you maduma dia den anim eti enye no kra na odwen for now. I am told or information available to me they say Richard Dakwa ekita position I shall know who be anim. Richard Dakwa and Crawford leading on call your fan is saying kind of right of you no kita warrant to no kita permit to enter Kenofrata's house. Richard Dakwa kita permit and Richard Dakwa ayo operations he doesn't need permission from the majority leader. Eti asemsia as a leader, I told him, yeah, Homeso, who experienced lawyer, men jump to apologize to whom? Apology to whom? We are talking about political party. What about the 8 years? What coalitions are 38? And you are still thinking about that political party? What about Ayariga? And you're sorry at you. This is politics. This is politics. Yet Akufo-Addo, at time police for they have a 2 radio gold. Who apologized to us? Nobody rendered radio gold and a staff any apology. at that time. One kono kita permit. Yet Kruma individuals are President Mahama lose 2016 elections. No. In 2017, individuals on homes. One of the soldier for national security boys echo red ransake. Nobody apologized to them. Don't be men now who say we are trouble for. Don't be Mr. Nice. One patch pass and now Kwame na penyo making. Senior all ya no parliamentary. Ne party the kita 183 seater. And ka ukra kasa nke man kasa. God is not stupid. And no man you see December 7 this year. Me say Ghanaians and Nyankopon are rejecting MPP. Na ayamoni ye and bema mo che. Why do you everybody team say you should think about MPP now? To the extent that Obiako Babi wouldn't name the reason why Nipan call Nipan so kita position kita say Nipan kita permit and not on kita permit, you know. Want to be finding out. Yeah, apologize to whom? You have the next 47 months to rule. Now starting with this timidity. Sir, timid are you way of yen pa opa wancho. Yeti hanomuna kwabena bobi ansa ye sina ba kwamena bobi ansa. Ye jeni ka. Eko share. Your friend saying Bobi ana first na presidency we. Ye jeni ka koku share castle. Also castle. For more than 1 week. After returning Kano, nobody apologized to Kwamena Bobianza. Jemsa Jenim Boatenom and some Crophobia Minim say the NPP government then intimidated those guys. Nobody apologized to those individuals. Who is Ken Ofori-Atta? One Ken Ofori-Atta. Ken Ofori-Atta will render Ghana economy junk. Ken Ofori-Atta render Ghana economy junk. And then President Mahama simply because a Jumatan Tay Ken Ofori-Atta na kufa de boy and I'm President Mahama yet yes a couple of for say a sabon $370 million and yes I be kodum some what yana. It's Ken Ofori-Atta. Ken Ofori-Atta's finance minister at that time making sure say even yet oil proceeds na yen save ubisana or safra budget. What's a budget? And I'm told, whoa, Ayariga, you're tatao. Why Ayariga, you're tatao? It's all apologize, sister. Bonnie Ben, one eye on your groomer. I know African, you all know. She said, you are going to your father saying, hey, Stephen Opuni, she acquire. I could afford to buy this uncle for the faso. You go say you are going to go bank simply because of what case or court. After case, you know, you come here, you know, why the court put to say you are going to go? Staff for Lusu here. One man of Yajuma Heritage Bank. I'm Lusu jobs. Who apologize to those people? Not kind of flat time you could for the best Ghana economy. Eja billions of dollars a cardia to energy sector. Na obi a confuse or kwakwa investigating na we say na minimum we timi apologize boss ultimi nya adwuma na NDC party Moria sign say ano we ya ani ya ria sign wo se ukita 183 members in parliament na apology no dey share dia no start feli ukita 183 members in parliament and you are doing things that as only left and right there. You better withdraw and as resign. No bimra. Because Akufo-Addo and not buying from how many Ghana for Kumuno. and say who apologize kitikiti ba kukura dem administration no. Me, myself, and my family. Jampesi abakai Akufo-Addo momo da in the history of Ghana. Myself and my family, Jampesi remember say Ghana once upon a time and a president together for Akufo-Addo aberu obedi yeso because ayo yawo and your frame. And 2% tia sorry dia. You better the Boku for so. But is it Boku Central na Boku hai? Boku Hawaii. Boku Central. The Boku Central for the so as apostle. The Boku Central for as apostle. And leave that position, you know, because Okita 183 members. Oh, yeah, what can we be? What apologize to Ofori-Atta? See, I call ransacking if ye, ya call reading if ye. Who is he? When the Myanmar Ofori-Atta and Akufo-Addo Ghana for Mokroma. When the Myanmar Ofori-Atta and Akufo-Addo go Mokroma. And why not? I'm the top of Mahama and the man. It's a majority leader. You better sit up. Why shall I say you better sit up? That apology no, go and withdraw that apology no immediately. Who is Ofori-Atta? I will be a cook Ofori-Atta fiat in your draw. Mammy, I am a presidential staffer. Nana Jantua. Nana Jantua used to come on my show. Nana Jantua after Akufo-Addo Chi, Nana Jantua share Yoko cells. If you don't know, I'm telling you today. Bobby Ambe share Nana Jantua, but we miss no. Say as a bar. Then Akufo-Addo administration in the form. Nana Jantua could die Yoko cells. And 1 year no. One a part Nana Jantua chow. Majority leader, you better sit up. You are not joking, no. You better sit up. Say, Opaso Tia Soria, Boku Central, but Parliament is a serious business. Ghanaians are not stupid. And you true Saban de Mamo. This is a love letter to you. Meanwhile, Yanko enim.
Ransford Kebuachi and Honorable Timothy, the Sunday and Commatry between us, Omokasafa, Apologia, Mahama Ayariga, Ediama, former finance minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, na Yentie Omosamno in Chiribu.
Oyamo Timothy.
Isha chepa maunso ni abre. Because last year elections nina before final elections and we say member Tembia will produce a referendum, but I was totally engaged. Yakopon su tie yesufre. Sa sufre ntina Yakopon that overwhelming majority for the NDC for a purpose. Yakopon zero city and when to power, then he will tie your hands behind. When he's giving power, he gives you full. That's why unprecedented since the 4th Republic. This is the first time one political party to test 1.7 million people gap. The whole country almost turned green. So you don't take the people's trust through God for granted. Our idea is personal. That's to true. Go against the people of this country. Okay. And you see, one thing about politics, if at the beginning, if the people lose trust, it is difficult to get it back. Because when you don't do well, say lose trust in us, all the political parties are gone. Yeah. For any political party to continue from the BNDC, the parties, political partisan party, we must hold the stakes high. No matter how it will cost the NDC, we must hold it high and never lower bar on the Amayan. Yes. Don't lower it by your actions, inactions, commissions or omissions. You must be standard. There's no way. If it will mean we, the politicians, and if it will mean we have to sacrifice for the good of the people, and for the people to enjoy and say, yes, we didn't make a mistake, we mustn't do the mistake. That's true. This is not the first time about government.
Team for a manifesto, resetting Ghana. Yeah. And Nyanko Portnasi. Yeah. I don't know whether a prophetic. Yeah. Resetting Ghana. Yeah. And the numbers now munya parliament. Yes. You to reset any government institution.
Anything, change the constitution, you name it.
So I so prophetic.
Quote unquote, change a woman from what? A woman to a man, yes. Or the vice versa.
What's that number?
Or you can even sell the whole country to go and sleep. But the people have the trust. This trust, no? And this must be very, 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 very careful. Because social media and across the globe, a man for any and just say Honorable Ayariga, a brilliant lawyer par excellence, an experienced lawyer, a law lecturer, you name it. Nothing you don't have. Look, she said, what do I drink? What do I drink? Call back as at 2016 you lose and MPP now 169. Is it 69?
Yeah, 169.
You saw how arrogant they were behaving.
And I'm now 106.
Did you see? Did you see the conduct of Ajua Safwa? That's the Akwabinya MP.
MP.
Did you see her conduct? He turned and told Okachre, what rudeness is that? That was, he was responding to her own member of parliament at the vetting committee. That was how arrogant it has gotten to. And then I may or a police or friend or phone for 1 hour. It's not he, my friends who are just senior officers, even at the church who count the church. They say, what are we doing? Is that how they've given the power to us to do? Look, I am tired. My breath. Some catch yourself, no, I mean, motor accident.
Yeah.
Come, we are now, can be booming now. I was going to talk for NDC. And my children would have been left. It is difficult to take care of my children. My son is in first year at the university at one of the universities. I want to buy a laptop for him. That's a moment. Why do you say things that would bring the confidence of the people down? We must make sure that whatever that we are doing is in the interest, the people first. Do you know what kind of Ofori-Atta did? Yeah, they never said 8 people who died in Tichman. The 8 people who died, either Ken Ofori-Atta or the MPP government or Akufo-Addo never apologized to the people who died in Tichman. 8 people, including Abdallah Ayariga, 18-year-old boy from Sandema who died. He's a Blusa boy, student. Omun cash you can Ayawas West. Ayawas West were gone. You shoot a man for man cash you. They've never apologized to anyone in this country. You know, Kasano, share more than how many people died as a result of dialysis? They've never apologized to the people of this country. A wompa amount for as a result of bad governance, they never apologize. Do you know a number of people are on business are collapsing and they died as a result? At least we know of the CEO for Karma Group of companies died.
Well, near GM.
Yes.
2016.
Yes.
Now O2. Yeah, the drone.
They
could see this.
They never apologize. They always condescend. Look, if Sami Kama Kumababa, they put drone on the former president who handed over this country. Drone to pick even the Petroleum post 77 among the drone fire. You think the people of Ghana are fools? You think American look people among for Omunya BP people who have invested in the gold papakusi and doing businesses no. Okay.
Yeah.
Those who have gotten their monies ripped off by number one have they apologized? Whether number one was right or not, if you're a government, you take responsibility. And yes, you take both liabilities and assets and cash. So if any Ghanaian citizens dupe the people, the government must take responsibility because you were careless. People have died. People's BP has gone on. Meanwhile, look at the people of Sal. Which are the people of Sala? Sal, they deprived the people of Sal for 4 years. They didn't say any apology. They were even justifying it.
Yeah.
For 4 good years. They never apologized to the people of Sal. They never apologized to Karma Group, the CEO until we They never apologized to the pensioners who suffer because of wickedness of this government. They never apologized. People who died, people whose family got lost. Our youth who are moving out of this government, out of Ghana in droves, I been moved on the sea to go and get. They never apologize to the family of this. Why are you apologizing to them? Are they in new governance? Is it only NDC? So for me, I'm happy. All of you are not happy, Mahama Ayariga could have good intention, but some microphone no more
Yeah.
they are not people that you shouldn't have messed up on them.
Because Omonya wa ben nelu.
When they share so manya 88. 88 in Pono they went and destroyed public property in Parliament. 88 in Pono. 88 they went and destroyed tables and destroy electronic gadgets in there, and they are all over social media. They are not even apologizing and insulting you, the majority leader. Say majority leader, you know law more than them. Say there's no anyone I can say.
Lawyer.
I can say with no shred of anything. There's including Attorney General. Mahama taught them law. Mahama Ayariga, he taught them law. None of them was bench, None of them. He taught all of them law. Teaching them law, they are not brilliant as a guy. So why were you doing that? Huh? You allow Fenyomarkin to be arrogantly taking this country anywhere.
They call themselves Mighty 88.
No, they call that, yes, Mighty this, and then they call you people the so-called majority.
Yeah.
So I sent and I almost say the so-called majority. How can you, two people have to test them, you call them so-called majority, and you are the mighty minority.
The mighty majority.
Yes.
Minority.
Just because our people have given them a long rope to pull. But I think it's about time we show them, because the people of this country are not share. Discipline and bar. You can do everything, build all the infrastructure. The people of this country want us to discipline the MPP. That's why anytime the people of this country take us on. They are taking us on not because they've given us the mandate to work. They knew that they were going out of power. She said power. One person destroy BBR. So you don't take power and then you think that you are joking with this. The least chance you give to them, they will destroy you. These people, and especially under President John Dramani Mahama, they hated John Dramani Mahama to the extent that because John Dramani Mahama they were in this country. They can openly tell us. Grandfather no, they need be in Tino do muko school. Na ya ko school school. Intino we cannot allow them. We cannot say that anything far. Akufo-Addo and his family and friends. That is how arrogant they can be. And for me, I think that the NDC must sit up from the presidency to all of us will have a responsibility. Share. So Omoko out. As we talk now, there are still CEOs who know that they should go out. They are still holding on to power. They are still holding on to state property. Menu Kazasi and Oko Ghana Supply Commission. CEO no akoton BMW na man ho. BMW Omato in 2015 said CEOs in use no. Ono kwa de oba no wakotwa trosa and I asked them someone out of a BMW. So any accident went and sold it to himself at 53,000 Ghana cedis. 53,000. Wow. 5 series BM. Ghana Supply Commission. The CEO, that's what the CEO has done as a kind of point. These are all issues that needs investigations. Let's put our energy, our intelligence, our strength into resetting Ghana. And I say reset Ghana. We must reset Ghana so that at the end of the day, you don't regret for the people giving you over 1.7 million. Sure, you win elections. Millions of people are happy whether they have job or not.
Yeah.
No money J. Up to now, you can amount for jobs because we have not started employing. But people employ for near J.
That's true.
Say so have you seen even the dollar is coming, the city is picking. So we should not joke with the goodwill. That goodwill, no, the least it goes down, you can't pick it back. Because amount forecast and this and MPP are the same. So now is the time for you to show the difference. Now is the time for you to show that the two political parties are completely different. There's no time for friendship. No, in political power, friendship in Nemo, then God will mark you. God is the ultimate marker. He will mark you when the voice of the people is the voice of God. It's not the MPP we are ruling to please. And your MPP the vote, one vote and even those MPP for now, one who say Nanado ne family no. They were destroying this country. They joined us. So they wanted to see punishment meted out to them. Yes, sir.
That's true.
Then people themselves are disappointed. say they see handle on and not as a program.
Minim MPP for be to about the man NDC.
Yes.
I mean, will be voicing my Bokra or Hada.
Yes.
And stating the reasons why they voted for the NDC.
Yes.
And they voted against the MPP.
Yes.
Their own party.
Yeah. And no, Papa na no call program no. When we're going to storm the team, I used to speak for MPP. But if people make a mistake, or not catch them, or say a mistake, bet, nay, judge and crow for where I be wounded about.
That's true.
Well, we'll come to Ken Ofori-Atta testing in detail.
You
know, and when I'm in the Beshas here, I mean, chair tier 4.
All right.
And then we will not, for we who are always on the radio and the media, we will not allow any NDC appointee, either member of parliament, to bring down the image and the trust normally are my.
Yes.
We have to carry that trust like a torchlight till the end of the day. Because we need that torchlight to continue to shine in the eyes of every Guardian. And you know, we are not going to allow anyone, because we've gone through a lot. She said, no more radio. No. Has anyone obvious maybe someone? Yeah, human and we are survive up to today. So what recount
that's true.
If you recount when the radio gold was closed down and how you people suffered.
And then Muntie that for more than 9 years.
Yes.
Muntie TV.
Can you imagine? I have been thinking about it when they closed down. How are people going to survive? Because no notice was given.
They came with armed police.
I see.
Yeah.
So when we get this point, look at the least chance the man will be in here. You we have to hold the power jealousy. Jealousy. It says some jealously guiding the power that has been given to us. You know, when you are in love, that's how jealous we get now. When do you grow? We have to jealously guide the power.
I'm a jealous God.
Yes, the absolute power given to NDC. We must jealously guide it and envy it and cherish it that it has never happened. It's gold more than silver.
All right. Honorable Timothy Atabwade, a former member of parliament for Bosa North constituency, Nenka and Namoti and Benjamin Insia Elha. Bena Kwaba.
Nana.
And Eviada. Udo be piano.
Oh.
Yes, and Evazi.
And fine. Me a Ghana ni. Me a Ghana.
And a chocolate day, okay.
Chocolate no cry. You never did
it.
Chocolate no put on bar. Can you also be on your husband or bed? I mean, it's not fear me.
I don't know.
Some bar me chocolate.
Valentine de India bro for casa. If you need any mano, chocolate in some cocoa did ya. Cocoa Nico's
say chocolate dear. A cocoa near there, so we can celebrate our cocoa.
Now, cocoa nowadays, no cocoa board, no problem about home. Sebia Nancy saying a very vampire set what ya.
Oh, Cecilia, they heard him. The cocoa board, a camp one and go for
BBC, so a good cry. And the cocoa no wood in his saying. I'm on the cry by chocolate boiling and Milo crying is so benyabia at Tokran because of some of these collapse institutions. Tinomia, Sanka cocoa ni mansa de bidi na chocolate dear. Maybe DB cratche, mean kind of cram it is TV, and not because I can't buy it and I but any idea my favorite. I'm a pure typical Ghanaian and from the middle belt of the country. More craft was a wedding chocolate, a Monday chocolate, wedding of Valentine, and my brofon so a Monday Valentine. Yes, we are yet done a draw, a Becosrima Kodi, a Cosenia Mansade. That is who we are. And I think that Nipana Yedineko Ministry of Tourism and then Ministry is there design Ministry of Tourism and Creative Arts or whatever. Ministry in design is a Ministry of Tourism and Creative Arts.
Yeah,
I think the ministry has a lot of work to do. It has a lot of work to do. It has a lot of work to do to desensitize us of some of these practices here. We must begin to imbibe in us some of our values and our cultures and also appreciate some of your foods and your Kwesi there, Fio Festival from Mr. Timothy Muhonum, Atabwadi Muhonum. All these things are things I also you promoted and Kwesi Bonibia.
I call Flaster House. I never knew that when him say gate now be through the main gate. So far as you want to cut down. No, the real Flaster House,
yeah, it's still there.
It can be a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Especially for our students.
Yeah.
It's a more. And some come here in need. Then that is the symbol. That is the heart of this your friend is saying.
The country.
Yes. So something like that
can
be
promote idea na kwasi bronyi nema de. And that is why these days that be an because the politicians of this generation, especially African politicians, no more failure. Independent politicians were nationalist politicians, right? After independent coup by one BDH, some years neo-colonial guys. But in the world is experiencing nationalist politicians again. Trump is a nationalist, pure nationalist. Putin is a pure nationalist, or on foul socialism, or on foul liberalism, they are just nationalists. They are country first, and that is why I think that your politicians on abandon. I was a nationalist.
Tourism, no.
Yeah.
It's already a boom.
I'm friends saying.
Tourism, culture, creative art, and religious affairs.
And to have or religious and creative arts, they should use it to promote our values. They should let us know who we are as Ghanaians, and champion what we believe in.
Tourism, culture, and creative arts.
Yeah.
They say creativity. They say to me,
it's the
religious affairs.
But in the Mahama, but I think at Munich security conference, he made something. Our manager who passed USAID for now almost Sikana and Kamodi Dada. And USAID have always made material extensively about USAID. He has been always at a CIA tool. A CIA tool to change perception of people against their government. A CIA tool used to champion the so-called democracy. Only USAID, that is their activity. And I'm glad say almost stop some of the suspended some of these.
President, I'm finance minister Juma.
Yeti Kroma, the same USA. The same USA na nobody promote sa trumu say adeno. It's the same USA.
USA now.
Yes, the same USA. All their biological labs in Africa, USA nobody.
Wow.
But I'm glad say President Mahama Koka say eno krabe ma yesu yada ye ho so.
No.
Right, and that is why I think that your politicians don't move really gold in there. No, we are in an era of nationalism. Every country, the Burkina Faso, I didn't know about ye born who because he's a nationalist leader. I didn't see Bigueta of Niger. Ye Kanasem, he's a nationalist leader. Bakuno Hausa ni also Asimi Bigueta of Mali. Hausa ni also Sheikh also Niger. Because they are nationalists. People must, and your leaders know all the ministers are appointed on Mesramu. They shouldn't disappoint the president. They should be nationalists in nature, in thought, and inclination. Say the president in say, who free people must begin to think as nationalists and stop saying socialism, liberalism, I'm a center, left, center, right. It is not helping anybody in the 21st or whatever century. People are now pure nationalists. Donald Trump will say, America first. This is a Ghana news. We are minister, Ghana first. We are president, Ghana first. And we are parliamentarian, Ghana first. In anything you do, Ghana must be first, because that is what Donald Trump is telling us now. Europe for everyone, they are also confused. And today, European economy, European countries, most of their politicians are becoming nationalists. Who would have thought, say, Western Europe and Western Europe countries be nationalist, Australia like this, or a pure nationalist, far right, almost from far right too. But they are nationalists. Viktor Orban, he's a nationalist. Hungary, Slovakia, nationalist. Serbia, nationalist. These guys are thinking about their country. And this is also quite politicians. Unfortunately for us, some of these politicians are not groomed well. Parliamentarian. Anti-politics no crass. Anti-policy I say, anti-fiase and also got now MPs. I think we need to groom them. And that is why I think says NDC for Moscow no ha. Monsan shemu kinabium. Moscow bina na mose moten ideological school no. People must be orientated on what politics is all about, and not because of say got in a parliament now no. What no. It was say AFE.
And if you move to Obunko parliament.
Yeah.
If you move to assess or Manja Padi. Only the anti-crowd.
Oh, now me
answer my collections.
Nana. Me start my life na. Maybe university and name mamu wedding. Me economics and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Ne mamu ye de mama me could show be asitre psychology kakra.
Okay.
Right? In psychology, cry DMS IV. Diagnostic manual, something manual of psychology. Maybe because she will be a sunya kakrana. me ni pa na kire na your 4 Ds I define abnormality. Right? Your danger, your distress, your dysfunction, and your deviance. Minia. So we say 4 Ds now where they call parliament na. Senka ye mind biswa anka ne Ghana Health Service as sanction mental status examination of some of the parliamentarians. Oh no.
Serious.
Say mind biswa. Now we 4 Ds now. Danger, distress, dysfunction, deviancy. Anka ne Ghana Health Service and as a mental health authority. Anka wa two a pamku e de akọ parliament say yesremo mo analyze mental status examination na yenhwe say ebinum adwen ye fine and as enye fine. But my Ghana we am fashion ho nti nipa na bodan kra no abnormal ye mfa ho ye edi na yehwe because there are a lot of abnormalities in some of these parliamentarians shown through their behavior. How say ube parliamentarians say mibu akonwa like, and let's also take this thing serious nana. Once a constitution say before be parliamentarian no another critical issue sound mind. Mesre senior tabwajine or the politician or no he's a good politician menen sha say nyende yes rom sa sound mind no omoma before be contest no e was say doctor declare also sound mind e was say me ni kon pa o because already e course parliament na abufuo ma yebu akonwa o anhwe adaachi abufuo e be ma ye twitwu ho and 2021 for example the soldier for ni baaye no abufuo ne ma soldier for ni baaye inside o nka soldier for ni baaye no nka bibi ke baaye nka moku nkrofo inside o.
That's true.
So that sound mind say yanka say yansa na obeko parliament no you have to be a person of sound mind no. I think Ghanaians will say taking it serious. Yan taking it serious that the mental ill patient unhealthy mentally people na do parliament o because what they did abnormality based on the 4 Ds. A damper pure mental issue and omo ye in parliament on but ya fa ne tra na ye hwe omo nti menua de omo ye ne de mo nhye kina radio go mo nka se yesre Ghana kolebu ben ha Ghana Mental Health Authority Ghana Health Service yesre omo nko parliament wono nko assess mentally we call it mental status examination. They should assess them obi a on your sound mind bia no ye nyini sin because
some of them
seven caso munyina some of them
engage
and omukra no se sia no betima generalize only the mental status examination no eno betima kire se wabodama na ombodam and it's very very serious because me hwe me TV achi na me hu de omoye no dodo na no problem dodo na o problem because in define omo as members of parliament yeah culture no uni obi wa asem kra untonsa
dabi
kasa na wosemuka.
That's true.
Uni obi wa asem ma onye gidigidi. So our values the entire na yakan they went contrary to our values and that's deviancy. I want to say ne Ghana ni tie. And our commenter abnormality that's abnormality. Danger ba ku no bu uni say ba ku no bu table na opeja ni say no. Na nko peso pre obi o. Because opeja na nka obi wa other side anka ebonu epra no. Metekrasi yes obihra. Senya dama, how can you go? Sa so bihra. Dam. Nti ma yenfa ni agro. Masa ye campaign fa ho pa mental health no. Aduru parliament house. Ye serious campaign fa ho. Aduru ho nyesa wanye campaign fa ho a. Da chu betia ne se obi sura na so ne o. Da chu na so be minimum. Minimum so de enya so ye block o so vagos na mframa mba biom.
Okay. Yanko enim na enne yes, a Greek minister on aboard Kopoku call parliament. Near Koku ya near Kanwasebe Koku sector no. Reporter Wakodana DDH parliament say the Koku sector alone Omampani Akufo-Addo ne eye Baumia and Baumia Akufo-Addo abayin. Eja debt over 27 billion Ghana cedis. E kankwa President Akufo-Addo and then the vice president Obeye Franka Tunima MPP. Ejo the cocoa sector alone is over 27 billion.
Are you surprised?
Now we Ghana for here apology.
Now we are surprised.
I am not.
2023. Cocoa syndicated loan, cocoa bonds. We had to restructure the bond. 10 billion Ghana cedis. A restructure. Because in this case, the following year, that was last year, 2024 or so. You can see and Koji Koko Busia, so kaya.
Okay. And from the top beans, you know.
Yeah, from the top beans, you know. The Anchebio and Sankoji Sabusia.
Yeah.
There was even conflict in terms of communicating to us, say a Beji and INJ. So maybe I'm not surprised. Wow, I'm not surprised at all because previous government now, what they just came to do was to mismanage every aspect of the economy. And fortunately for them, they had supporters. Ana Busumi Biano, or Momo Kakrakra, Obiranji Bini, or Nudi 1 billion, no more 20 cities. Uji 20 is when Yaji, until one come was him. And Mumu media for Ibi, yet Tomodo do now so fine.
And the duana, my first you
Kroma, Uncle for power, Kroma, or boy, full a media.
Ebinum.
Oh, so the Ubeka Binum. Media phone omubo fupa okruma. Onyanya kakra na. Upa Kotina ministry discover the biaro. Onka wasem. Meka se mo sister station bi. Ena energy sector yamu. Ena se mba na mekokan. Woni bi obi frame ka chem. Sa station we die. So okono okobo ma chopoku prempedia. Ye ma onkasa o.
Minimum station, you know.
Oh yes, the fellow just told me. Anything you write against one of my chopoku prempe, ye ma onkasa. And I'm saying also on the show.
Look at that.
Yes, the fellow told me also on the show. But ne, asema ya boss wa Cocoa Board oka 27 billion.
No money.
And ne OSP, HAC Mustafa Hamid.
Yeah.
Some of this thing we raised it long time.
You ever honum? So I found no.
Media mayan kasa ne, and na HAC no.
Yeah.
And as I chase na HAC no, master say OSP no di diagro. Na government we di diagro. Then it means that even President Mahama is not ready to fight corruption.
That's true. He's
not ready to fight corruption. Mahama is not ready to fight corruption. Because Mustafa Hamid ni Matupoku Prempedino, they should never go scot-free.
All right. Yana homra, yaba radio go to dear and found out by the artiso. Oh yeah, dear Naya Becca said Ayariga did the chief praises here. Ayariga is there. One now or leading government business or parliament is not it. Position kita position kitwa is the only NPR under this republic to kita 183 members. What is here? Eti wa be bonibia no ana obe yen ye hwemochi ye be ka wasem tititititititia ye basisia.
EU cyber security authority is not a joke, and I think that from today going any MPP near or CEO no anka if it is about
before I go anymore 3 minutes ago former education minister I think the story is here baso or said the 5.7 million figure was an error. Only 3.5 million have benefited from free senior high school. Duchum clarifies.
No, but this story, the clarification came long. Even before this time, Dr. Park has often challenged them. Dr. Park also challenged them on the amount of money Sikana at the year. Dr. Park has said this on the floor of Parliament several times.
It is our essence and why is Sikana Kugun?
One is Sikana Kugun. Now, you know, when you consider explanation on the buy, that for purposes of accounting formula be no more kind each student 3 times.
Wow.
There's no way in the world a human being is counted 3 times apart from Ghana. Even world population centuries, they count you 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Into what formula on the buy? But when it's a cron for there, which he always mutate. He changed from one state to the other in order to stay. So the American cyber security authority, they should look at that. And I learned that we have even our own brother Kevo. He's a PhD holder in cyber security. These people can take over as acting. But then I'm in Ken. So you see, Ken from the word go no. You see, they deceive us to the extent that I'm a catemia, no mobile power, no manifesto, winning power was not the manifesto they were implementing. Here is a president who came and said that, so open sika private sector and government. So workers prepare on one and crawl for family people to come and steal from us. Remember that one of the first things your friend say ADB Bank. Magdan 10 million. without board approval.
$10 million.
$10 million, and I said 10 million Ghana. I don't know any of them. He didn't ask for board approval, not the money free. Into normal your most KD. And you see, I am on my man for broadcast and MPP for no say. I thought the president told us that we should be the former president can say you have to be citizens and not what? Spectators. And to be a citizen means you have to fight against bad governance and speak about them. Instead say a fighter against bad governance, or the OSP is fighting against bad governance, which includes corruption, stealing, and bad governance. You know, they should rather support him. Obi Ofori-Atta.
Magdan Sikani 10 million Ghana cedis.
10 million Ghana cedis.
Ofori-Atta gave 10 million Ghana cedis to Magdan
without board approval. Him sir, my brother tell me. And you know what? Now data bank. Do you think data bank could have given 10 million to a private man without board approval? Yeah. But a year government, you know, it's no one's matter. By this time, they've stepped on the wrong footing. The people of Ghana are backing us. Look, who can Ofori-Atta wouldn't him say you have a case to answer? This is the platform. No be answer case. Yes, sir. Then you clear your name. Ofori-Atta should come, whether he's on a wheelchair or drip, sir. The platform has been created for you to come and clear your name. Say whether it is true or not. Now, what the you see, sometimes the MPP should give us a break. They are rather insulting people. Obi Awachro, say, or sit in the lawyers and say he has gone on sick medical for one more check in hospital, Ben Okoye. And then you tell us that you are going indefinite. Indefinite means that one babiemo. Look at the word he used. May call forever. In other words, one babiem. No, but if you say you are traveling for indefinite, what are you talking about? It's in perpetuity.
Yeah.
There's no time limit, time bound. Yeah. And look at the collapse of the banks. SML is going away with over $1 billion. And yes, it is so. And the UK Ofori-Atta, the ambulance case, the amount of money involved, 58 million plus is over $300 million pumped into what? A hole. As at the time now, or come for a teaching hospital needed just $10 million to be able to heal itself. And Usha or Hinena, Asante, your friend saying, the Asante chief, or say the fundraising he was doing, or Tumfo, was to heal a Comfort hospital na a man for Yadiano, and no per se son Yadia, and it needed $10 million, and you could pump this. So now is the time for Ofori-Atta. If we want to start fighting corruption, we must support the OSP. And then before they went on, before they left power, the former OSP called the president a mother serpent of corruption. Mother serpent of corruption. She said, "A man for be bromo onen banning in no movies scan. No onen omo queen mother." So they should not be worried. They should allow Ofori-Atta to come. And look, our money, we need our money. So wumpo no this can be my. He should come for trial. He should come and then the platform is open. Or Pomfat handle laws and blah. He should go and face the people of Ghana and declare that this is the money. He himself, he alone is having over 158 million a year account as a result of book running when they are going for what? For loans for this country. Ofori-Atta is the only finance minister who has been declared a fugitive under the laws of Ghana. No other finance minister has been declared a fugitive. It is only Keno. And Ofori-Atta is the only one who has spoiled this country. Nidimba Tembia. Anytime Ofori-Atta's name came up, it's not coming because he has inflation or the inflation above form. And our CDI is strong. And now our debt to GDP has come down. Anytime Nidimba Swa is coming for the wrong reasons, and now he has been caught pants down. He has nowhere to run to if we want the fight against corruption to work. Ofori-Atta said in Bagana. So wheelchair, they have to fly him here. Even if he's on drips, he had to fly on because I'm winning elections, you know. I'm winning elections. Can Ofori-Atta and Gaibo Chedako to be for phone before the elections were declared and call appointees of the John Dramani Mahama government to hand over power before we handed over. They could pick phone or no Ken any Gabi a phone Freya appointees to hand over that it is gone. They are no more in government. That's what they did before they handed over power to them. So where is he running to? I believe that we need no. And the lawyers and the lawyers now advising and say one court no be jina mo akasema mano. Wherever Ken Ofori-Atta is, he should be brought down. And wherever the hospital is, we are going to tell the hospital authorities, these are people, you see hospitals of Ghana. They've never made sure the hospitals are in good shape. In Mutimiko La General Hospital, in so mo yarea abrochire ho na mokoye. Abrochire na mokosaya de. President kasa no kasa no yese ono ankasa oda ni fie na we si wo France hon mo no. He's in France. He's resting there. At least I know this because many normal deputy chairman called a program. One of the program, he said on also a chair president or Gina Homi of France. The deputy, the second deputy national chairman on the car say president is here or that's France no Gina Homi in Ghana for where General Jamo. Mo president na mo say he's the anti-corruption guru there no. Where General Jamo is here. The finance minister follow up. The secretary need the honmo. So I think it's about time they are brought for this thing. Share the national service, you know, and yet me yard to the extent that Nipa, a young girl artist at her age, can put ghost name over 80,000, 81,000. We calculate in Sikana, it just every month we have 60 million Ghana cedis times 10 months, 600 million times 4 years. How much is that in billions?
She's been there for 8 years.
He's been there for 88 years.
Yeah.
And we're Queen,
96 months.
What?
She's been there for 8 years. Yeah.
96 months.
I've been underestimating.
Yeah.
8 years now, just 60 million. Your friends and 60 million Ghana cedis a month for 8 months. Calculate Danyanka. And I'm saying, a report to be, I'm at the acting national service guy, the GMF guy, said that. The National Service got grants and funding up to $35 million. Normally you say $3.5 million. Tell me, at the meeting, can you imagine? At National Service. That's what is uncovering. But the people of Ghana must listen and listen carefully. Say, Niemana, we are uncovering now. No, it is not the forensic audit in the bio. So when we want to do the forensic audit on each institution, it's going to be dangerous. Share. Look at the oral team. The Omar discover, I must say, yet we just Ghana to be 20 billion Ghana cedis.
Dollars.
$20 billion.
And only 36 cases.
And yes, 36 cases.
Out of 2000.
And it is not forensic audit.
Yeah.
It is just information they've picked. When tell you, forensic, it hasn't started.
Yes.
Now that it has not even started, 20 billion plus, it's even 21. When you look at the value of the lands, no, they count wise $21 billion is gone. Ken Ofori-Atta, and no, it's not. We've not yet done the forensic audit on the Ministry of Finance.
And then Sasano Matono.
And then I'm now wash you. We shall say about $600,000.
Yeah.
Now their tongue will be less than 100,000. Sani pana or to assassin. I would name say the right price of the item is 600 or quarter. So Sani pana so. One phone way. If the phone is 1,000 Ghana. And you sell it to me knowing the two of us know that the value of this phone is 1,000. Now the Tom Mame hand the name try. It means I as guilty as you the one selling the thing. Because I know the value of the land there. Rent impono is more than the cost of the land in cantonments on the mangrove. The rent in the cantonments. This is the extent to which I am a come as I say. Have you seen the British government? I must say colonized here. No, the British government never stole. To the extent to which I had the man Ghanaians own rule here. Ghana was ruled by Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo destroyed the water bodies, destroyed even forest reserve. Colonial masters now no more rule Ghana. No, they never mine in our waters. They build what? Parks and gardens for us. They build forest reserve for us. They even did not steal our gold like the way these people have stolen. The colonial government never did like that to us. Omo po omo ye brofo na. Omo nimi ye mpo no. Omo wi akakra omo jai bi mai. Na nkrofo omo ye Ghana for na. Ye de Ghana show omo sa no. Omo wi bibia, including every institution under Ghana's constitution has been destroyed. Every institution has been milked. Omo wi bibia, so we must deal with them. Share Yanko MP.
Yeah.
Na nye Mustafa no ka say wallahi
MP den ka jamaunia.
Would make come once and remember Jamano. And you want to know catch say wallahi
Lie.
Ghana has been depraved.
Yes.
Ghana has been dirtied. Muddied. We need to rescue this country.
Order your time Africa.
So I know how rescue on 1.3 billion. Bro, but even let's take but when they do, you see that when they do, it's more. I know what is happening there. Yeah. And he will go on there. The same fellow who was weeping, no soon. Now man for say, don't cry, Mustafa. Ghana has been muddied. Ghana has been depraved. Ghana has been dirtied. We need to rescue this country, wallahi. Sana wallahi, no ni idea or wallahi, no. And when they are speaking, when they know something about this government, when they are speaking, they use God's name. Onumpo ye Muslim okase wallahi. Wo ba ken for no ashe white. Yeah. No quote Bible no quote Bible, no quote sana under the quotation lies the mother serpent of corruption who was swallowing our money every day, and they've destroyed this country. We need to reset this country. And that is that reset we must all rally behind. John Dramani Mahama. That is why some apologies is unnecessary. When a man for who chrome as a result of bad governance, they've never been remorseful. They've never apologized to our children. They've never apologized to the children. They were feeding them with dirty food.
Omo bomb to doing elections.
Omo bomb to coup elections. Omo bomb to ayawaso. They've never apologized to anyone. Omo as a result of the DDEP, no, they never apologized. They never apologized to thousands of people. They never paid their allowances. Yet when they never paid, this lady was taking 60 million. Now I say, bisa bank benefit as Ashika no maomo. Did they pay in cash or they gave a check? We should be able to see this. Some of these investigations should not end there.
Okay.
Because which bank were allowed to come and cash or transfer 80 million or 60 million Ghana cedis each month into a different? How was it done? So the investigation should go beyond, and then we should look at banks now. All
right.
Because I just saying to me to us.
All right.
So this is my take.
Honorable. Thank you so much. Thank you. But as a Honorable Timothy Namotin can Ben. Yanko fire energy muka kransana we because that fund near fund Ben Juma Ben Nedi. Now we na kakra the best also from other side
Honorable Atawaki Akasa. Na me de me sansi subium. So Mampanini Don Dramani Mahama. One na Attorney General Dr. Ayene. He's a PhD. Right.
Yeah.
Dr. Ayene.
A seasoned lawyer, of course.
Seasoned lawyer.
On a chair, law, Dami.
Say,
they were all students at the Hill.
Say, Omo Antimi and prosecute Uncrophobia. Then the fight against corruption, no. You say Atiada. And it also means that NDC, no, in the future. Because one of the reasons why NDC went in Cyberway is corruption. Because the thievery was too much. Minya, ubisa se fan bear. Fan di eye sika ya diato fango so. Se ye pese fango no ne bo eye pe Ghana babia. Especially with respect to a particular OMC. Nti se bia mamenche OMC ne eye company a ono ton fango no o ton diesel and petrol na OMC o ton diesel and petrol no nkantete no na ne bo ebetimi mfanse Star Oil ne bo ai wa kra no eni company a ne bo ewo Tamale ono ani company o the filling station o Tamale no e bo no edanso because odi petrol no e free ha ko Tamale a e kwan wa wodi ko wa e kwan wa nti we say ne bona e wo wa no e do so sen e so sen de wa akra no and then this abane say oh say sadia yemfa unified petroleum price fund imra so that we consumer no una obetua.
Okay.
Sa fund no. Utia babi wo bia na wo se wonya ne bo no pe.
Okay.
Ndimva za ase asikafo no mo ase hanom no anase mfa ze ona wo ase hanom no etua mo mu nuanom a omosrem. This fund no ene da so. Ena fund no eda so no ntumu nhye da mmam.
Okay.
Because within the equalization zone no and the zonalization I operate to Ghana hanom no, you don't need huge fund or you don't need huge price per liter to pay for transport or freight cost of the product. Because you check country anymore in such a way that ubetma lefty product from Bolga, ubetma lefty product from Bupe, ubetma lefty product from APD, Afan Plains Depot,
okay.
Boss Depot be ubetma lefty product honum, ubetma lefty product from Amiwata, Japan, and asa Kusumbu. But mostly krana Kusumbu the eko honum no, ye lefty a na dia fa nsuo no so na dia ko Bupe. Na Bupe no ya push it through pipelines na dia ko Bolga. Now here Bolga na within Bolga radius no from Bolga to Tamale ni hwan nyina no normally no ni kilometers no so.
Okay.
This all lifty product now they ko Boko ana ba bia kilometers odi twa no e no so santi ni kwan so otua ska kese. Nti sa titi ni nyina na ska no eye 20 pesos per liter.
Na 20 pesos.
20 pesos July 2022.
Enye gallon po.
Later 20 pesos. July 2022 ameno kase na 20 pesos per liter. Before then krana in 20 pesos. And a binder dano ekura mu sa sika mu sa at that level it be free, it be see July. And now we have to rescue this country by. We have to rescue this country by no opese onya benefit from the money. You know, increases cano from 20 pesos and it goes 75 pesos. Maybe you who did ha.
Okay. From 20 pesos
to 75 pesos.
That's all the 55 pesos better
so. And mommy be ye did was I don't know almost products no 60% of the products are distributed within the southern belt and are even less than the equalization zone.
From 20 pesos
to 75.
Me mesa babium. And I be ye the day, man yen fee. Or say Ben credit now, you know. And at that time, petroleum consumers were crying. Ashenka fuesu, fango boy, dio petrol boy, dio diesel boy, man we and 75 pesos. 75 pesos no. Fango for petrol for ni su, concerned drivers is su, true drivers is su, GPL to force and I said na money wine, me sign the 90 pesos, and I sign pay the 90 pesos.
That's the
90 pesos per liter.
Per liter.
Ne gallon no.
Per liter. Na unim 90 pesos per liter na odi ko no. No nim send no tia drivers no. Otio omo Accra hanom no, which is even 90% of our consumption is within the urban centers of Accra, Kumasi and May Takrade. Otio mu 17 pesos because they go below the equalization zone.
17 pesos.
17 pesos per liter.
Why so no charging 90 pesos?
Mustafa Hamid and odi ko. Now all this can call me resist issue we ye who did no. Okache yen say the enti onu two says can is because are buying pesika e dia to fuel ama 7 security agencies. Unti na me say o say mra na no because if you look at the act, me go to act natural.
Okay.
If you read MPA Act 691, section 62, I establish this particular fund. Any crisis can go babia is just for freight.
Tinya ni aba betua aban a wo pe eye okoto bibi ema security agency
is for freight. Eye transportation cost per
nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing less. This is the object of the act. Section 62. Lawyer for no be kind me dey lawyer ni. But let me read it. Beyond they understand. The object of the fund are to 1A ensure the regular supply of petroleum to all parts of the country. That's one. Because a transportation cost. Okay. 2. Ensure the price of petroleum products include an element that represent the estimated cost of distribution and transportation. 3. Achieve a petroleum product distribution system which is efficient. Object of the act no 62 no because MPA Act no your part A establish MPA and your part B specifically establish UPPF fund.
I see.
The 3 objects of this act, no, section 62, no, A, B, C, no, A, B, and where Casa Yenis can be found come a goel. Bana Mustafa Etuya goel 30 to 40 million a month. Ghana cedis.
30 to 40 million
Ghana cedis, and Odema goel. This fund is not a surplus fund. Any fund that was a bika. Because OJ transport wo me ho. O me consumer no. OJ transport no me ho say o pese price no be o more south. I think ASF even wrote an article on it say I say askafo no more south no eni tuama ahiafo mo soro.
Yeah.
En omo ne omo nyadwen. Nti OJ transport cost no me ho. Say me tuama me nuan mo srem. Nti say me tuama me nuan mo srem. E wo say ye pepe ya. Surplus bi am enya profit na ope.
Yeah.
But when say in 2022, me ko share omo. Ye hu de no. Omo say omo realize a surplus of 320 million Ghana cedis.
Wow. 320 million Ghana.
320 million Ghana cedis. So they take our money, embezzle it however they want, distribute some to Guel, and still render surplus.
Etini wati ebuafo coupons no dia ma Guel say abanjumafo agencies bi beji petrol on chain. Etimide tuaka no. Ebisa ka kire
320 million Ghana cedis e ka kire 2022.
2022.
Yes.
And that's kind of fine.
Oh. The Omeka back no nipo be presentation no we use it for social corporate social responsibility. Yeah, then. But the act does not specify say for corporate social responsibility. Makai object natural.
Yeah. So specify on 3 key areas.
So waji oma amanfu esu okroma say fuel widening.
Ti eno kan be na fuel no cost.
Yes. Oh, na say me da bia me kan me say ye fuel e cost ru nyina enye Russia Ukraine no. Mustafa Hamid was an engineer with respect to our price of fuel
from 20%
west
to 90%
west and all the koye. Na scan say no mo chano ni. At any time the drivers were crying. Me wo tanker owners a omo frɛ me. E ka che me say sa sika no ye gigi fi omo no. Omo nya sika no. Okay, say omo drivers crowd be demonstration.
Yeah, okay.
That is omo strike because they are not being paid well. Omo ka kire en say sika no ye gia ye mfa omo chedi wo honom. Omo ji sika na and the fund now make a fund that realize 4.8 billion Ghana cedis a year.
4.8 billion Ghana cedis a year.
UPPF. Unified Petroleum Price Fund.
Yeah.
Am I 4.8 billion Ghana cedis? 4.8 and ne fund ne sika no so chen ministry bi
4.8 billion
annually and the mayen. And this man was sitting on it. Sika ne ba omo de kofa McDonald company bi yourself friend enterprise relational data management services for tracking of the product. Previous government no NDC abai no na tracker no company no tracking products no or tracking volumes of the product.
Okay.
And track the vehicle
say the destination no
nti or track vehicle no was tracking volumes na wo no because on person obeduru anim no na wa kohwie product and they do it.
Okay.
Some of the criminals in the sector no omoye right oko on person obey sa nti no sa na ye no omoba no ombeji tracking if inside pan ho and ombe come McDan every year McDan was making 1 billion Ghana cedis from this UPPF.
1 billion Ghana
for just tracking. How much is the price of a tracker
no
ne boy saying tracker 3,000 Ghana cedis or me fancy $3,000.
McDonald's what did you
1 billion Ghana cedis and enterprise relational data management service was making. They just cooked the deal, right? And then took advantage of the petroleum user.
Because every day they better petrol.
Yeah, better petrol. 90 pesos no, ya jifri wa na ya chebiama enterprise for no. Omoji omodi na ya fa atiri akogye de. Na de sim. Ya jiwi a na ya samba na ya beka say e surplus ne so na aban entimi to fuel ma security companies nti Guel boka nti ensa ma Guel 30 to 40 million monthly ye mo mu wi a de aka na ye nchendi na emeka say UPPF na ya charge. And if you listen to what is happening, UPPF no it was say who create accounts, a controller must be aware of the accounts. Yeah. That's what the act is saying. Then so mo create accounts e wo mu dem
a controller na nya
where e mo chiche sika no e di bi ko ha no mo di bi ko. So me hwe ne Mustafa ye no ho na say ya nya proper forensic audit and audit Mustafa activities obey employment or employing ko for the gumu e bi no man ko through interview was so mudiko fuel marking margin. There, I mean, say fuel marking margin 9 pesos per liter. Nipa no marking fuel or should bano. Yentu and kabepim. So he was taking the money. Primary distribution margin also has a problem about 26 pesos per liter, and also still a minimum de kay into. So the guy just came there with his Allahu Akbaru, wallahi, just to came and mess up the place and get a lot of money. Yeah? He is the first person who issue the more license. 2020, I buy new aircon, not license near 192. Mustafa Edimano 2021. Say 2021 is buying. Now license now could do 235.
Wow.
From 192, I could do 235. OMC license. BBC license could do 58 under him. He was just issuing the license to his cronies and making money. Did I make us say Mustafa die ya ninachi anye any audit amana ndemu ade? It means that Mahama has failed Mustafa in his fight. He has failed in his fight against corruption. Okay. Well, failing totally.
Well, it's very clear. This,
thanks for details.
Yeah, and the law is there.
Yeah. And the law.
Well, for benefit
I send them.
Let's send the acting amount.
I send them
because none of the things won't be without the approval of the minister.
That's true.
So they did to the board. Yeah, the board. Committee said 90 pesos normally coin. The reason to 90 pesos because the party wanted 20 pesos to fund the election.
80 20 pesos out of 90
pesos
20%.
20 pesos.
Okay, 20 pesos out of 90. No, the amount PP party.
Yes, to fund the election. So, Brian, yes, no concern for you. And I'm calling on Minia Paulinum concern for true drivers, GPR2, Charles Danso committed for by international drivers or batch and formal. They should set up because now Omusika na yeje.
Yɛde kasa ebesi ha yɛda wase si wɔn yabre akan yɛn ho amyɛ de nsɛm ne nyinaa ba na wie subscribe to channel no da wadwen tro comment section like na share video no ma afoforo nsa nkami makraw yɛbɛhyia in the next video
dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV